Schools across the country are offering special courses for Black Lives Matter Week, including restorative justice, diversity and globalism, trans-affirming and collective value, international and black families, and black women and unapologetically black. Talk radio host and America First Policy Institute Ambassador Stacy Washington joins us now. Stacy, specifically one topic in there I want to get your thoughts on. What does the average black person in America think about having trans and queer affirmation as part of their story?
So as one of the most traditionally conservative groups in America, I think black Americans feel as I do that that has nothing to do with black history. So Black history is an integral part of our American story and deserves to be included in curriculum for students all over the country because it's unifying. It talks about contributions made by Black Americans since the very founding of this country and even before, during the Revolutionary War. So I talk about this in my book, Todd. I talk about how we actually have been here since then, have contributed since then. And queer theory, these other new obsessions, these new gender, this is obsession, in my opinion. These things don't do anything to bring us together, and they certainly don't teach students anything about the great history of this country and the contributions going forward that every American can make to make America a stronger, better nation.
What about the rest of the topics on this week of learning here? We got restorative justice, diversity and globalism, intergenerational and black families, black women and unapologetically black. Does that provide the best representation of black history?
Absolutely not. So we're talking about these new buzzwords. They all indicate the ideology that the Democrat Party is pushing American children into. And it has nothing to do with unifying children or teaching them that they're beautifully and wonderfully created and made in the image of God, and that they're unique, special people with a purpose who are going to go out and do amazing things, not just for our country, but for themselves and their community. These are none of the concepts that are taught in the things you just named. We're talking about structural racism and things that hurt and divide children, and they divide them from their parents because even interracial children are taught that they have to choose to be black and not the other part of their ethnicity, of their mother or their father. There's so many things about this that hurt and divide instead of bringing us together.
It should be noted that the group behind Black Lives Matter at School has raised more than $103,000 for its National Week of Action. Not enough to buy 3 mansions in L.A., but still proving that this is all about money nonetheless. Meantime, Disney getting a lot of criticism for its reboot of The Proud Family. Here's a clip.
Slaves built this country, and we, the descendants of slaves in America, have earned reparations for their suffering and continue to earn reparations every moment we spend submerged in the systemic prejudice, racism, and white supremacy that America was founded with and still has not atoned for.
That's much different than the He-Man cartoon that I watched growing up. What's your reaction to that CRT cartoon, Stacy?
Okay, so we grew up watching Sesame Street and He-Man and other cartoons like that, right, Todd? So we were busy thinking about how we could, have superpowers and do amazing things. And these kids are being taught that they need to look at each other by the color of their skin. It goes against what Martin Luther King taught us. It goes against what the Bible tells us about unity and being together in the brotherhood of man. But most importantly, did you hear how horrible that sounded? No creativity, no actual fun for the kids. So what do we want to do? Well, parents, you need to be involved at your kid's school. You need to, if you see this kind of curriculum, object to it, go to your school board meeting and say you don't want your kids actually exposed to this. Talk to their teachers, offer up an alternative. Did you know that the first ever Special Forces operation was led by a black man during the Revolutionary War? That's the kind of stuff that we could teach kids and bring everyone together and actually have them cheering about the founding of this country and about who they are as Americans, the greatest country on earth. Let's get back to that.
And this isn't about diversity. There should be diversity in everything that our children see because that's a representation of the world that they're going to go into. I love the fact that my little kids' books contain different races, creeds, religions, all this stuff. It's important. But what you're watching on your screen or what you watch on your screen was a college-level CRT course wrapped in animation for 5-year-olds, and that makes no sense. Stacy Washington, thank you so much for your time. Important insight. We appreciate it.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.